Hey, stream. So I'm trying something different. Don't know if this is gonna work, but a couple people wanted me to stream the upgrade I was doing to my computer. So here, I'll give it a shot. Should be interesting. You can all make, or you can witness me make my mistakes. And not sure if you can hear me okay, because my audio setup is a lot different than it normally is. And hopefully the video looks good. Looks a little blown out on my side, but hopefully it's not too bad. Definitely need to get a better camera eventually. So, time to disassemble everything. I'm going to try and keep this centered. So I am replacing my FX 6300 with the new Ryzen 1700. Oh, and everything's going to be upside down. Okay. Bad planning on my part, but oh well. So, yep, just going to swap out the motherboard, CPU, RAM, and thankfully my AM4 bracket arrived today. It actually arrived like maybe half an hour ago, so that works out perfect. I was originally just going to do the teardown and then do the install later, but luckily now I can do both. My RX 480. Lovely little card. And always important to have the tools next to you. So this is just a wireless card. Don't know if I'm going to put it in the new motherboard or not. Don't really have a need for wireless. Thinking I should have ordered new SATA cables also, just because I really hate how the run looks in the back, but I realized you don't usually see the inside of your PC unless you open it up. So I guess how it looks isn't a huge issue. Ooh, and I'm gonna need thermal paste, won't I? Get one thermal paste already. Okay, well, I'll probably pull out some more thermal paste when I get to that point. normally letting things fall on your motherboard is a bad idea, but I think this is the last time I'm going to use this motherboard, so not too concerned with how it survives. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Let's see. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So, yeah, fun times. Oh. So. Well, looks like I'm redoing Kale Management Factory anyways. Yes, this is a mess. Let's see what cable I need. Okay. Yeah, gonna need some more thermal paste. Oh, not a huge deal right now. Oh, I really should have a tray for all these screws, but oh well. I have plenty of extras if I lose them, luckily. I remember back in the day I used to like put in maybe 2 or 3 screws, hold the motherboard in place. Now there's so many different screws you gotta put in. Then again, back then, a lot of other different things that we did that we're not supposed to do. Okay. But that's it. Oh. Ah, yes. Okay. Yeah, you don't need those motherboard screws. Okay. Now it's the easy parts. So I ended up going with the B350 instead of the X370. I didn't need all the overclocking stuff and all the other fun features. Ooh, okay, that's not good. Yeah. Ah, okay. I thought I bet something. I was about to say, that's not good. Okay. I don't know why this board feels lighter and looks smaller than the other one. I guess because the B350, it's very bare bones. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna install the motherboard first. Oh. Don't fall. That's interesting. Oh, that's for the end dots here, okay. I really like these gloves because they're all anti-staticky and have good grip. But sometimes they're a pain. But if they do their job, I will have a static-free build and not have to shed any blood for this build, which is my goal. Okay. Okay, everything lined up, everything looks good. So yeah, this board is a bit smaller, which is weird because they're both ATX, but yeah, the other board I had screws in these standoffs over here, which are covered up. So a little bit smaller, but still usable. Okay. Really wish I had an M.2 drive. Don't really need one, but they're neat. Oh, I do not have a standoff there. That's why that will not work. Kind of wishing I put a standoff there. Oh well. Don't need those three there. Oh, like I said, don't need that many screws to keep the motherboard in place. Okay, yeah, 4 screws, that's good. I'm happy with that. Definitely not going anywhere. Okay. Guess now it's Ryzen time. Does it really not have the little arrow? Does not specify which side, which one is pin 1. Oh. Does it say one? Oh, there it is. Wow. You can barely see that. And that's not the correct arrow. That's weird. Okay, crisis averted. Now I'm gonna get the thermal paste before I forget. And let's see. Hopefully this is still good. Fingers crossed. Okay. So I'm going to clean off that thermal paste first. I have not tried a hammer, but hatchets work just as well. So I do not have any isopropyl alcohol. So just do a quick clean. Okay. Oh, yes. That's gonna be weird. Okay. So let's see. This one, let's just twist it on. Okay, now remembering that I had a lot of trouble with this stupid backplate for the AM3 Plus. Fingers crossed that I can figure this out. I have faith. Seriously, just doing that. Oh, okay. Echo in the audio. Okay. So that might either be my, well, I don't know about an echo. Oh. Okay, so the suppression is on. Sounds like someone is peeing. And that would not be the AC unit or the laptop. This very weird. I should have tested this setup out before I started doing this build. Oh, thermal paste. Please not be empty. Okay, please not be dried out. And I'm making a mess. Okay. Oh yeah, so I did not mention the cooler I'm using is the Corsair H80i GT, or the V2, or whatever you want to call it. I was tempted to get the H100, but I'm not going to be overclocking this, so this should be fine. Where's that? There we go. Okay. Hopefully that's good, fingers crossed. I'm going to have to rerun the SATA cables anyways. Oh well. It depends. In my experience, I've never had a CPU die, be it overclocked or not overclocked, so I don't know if it'll actually shorten the life. If you have it running 24/7 and it's at full load 24/7, then there's probably a higher probability that it will die when it's overclocked. But in general, I've never seen a CPU die, even in servers that run 24/7. I've never seen a CPU die. So the CPU I had in here before, the FX 6300, I had that one overclocked, just to 4.1 gigahertz, nothing big. And the only reason I'm not overclocking this one is basically because I bought it specifically for the 65 watt TDP. So I want a cooler, quieter CPU. Okay. It all depends on what you're using it for. For gaming, I did not see any difference between the overclock and not overclock. For benchmarks, you can see it. For the like synthetic benchmarks, you can see a difference, but unless you're like doing any kind of like folding at home or anything like that, then I don't really see the benefit of overclocking. Unless you're doing like extreme overclocking. Like if I was to overclock my FX 6300 to 5 gigahertz, I would probably notice a difference in gaming. But at that point, I would just have upgraded to a better CPU. These grommets are nice for hiding cables, but they're a pain to set up. Wow. Barely fits with that AM4 bracket. Good job, AMD. Re-engineering the mounting bracket for absolutely no reason. And now I'm going to take the opportunity to redo the cable management in the back. I forgot I had this little guy as a small little SATA cable. Oh, I'm going to need a new SATA cable because all the SATA ports have moved. Don't get crushed. Let's pull out all these extras. Oh, Velcro's so nice. Oh, too many cables. Yeah, I wish it would. See, I like how they have, you know, the USB 3 header right here. I wish this was just everything. Okay, fans. Yeah, in reality, I don't think I need all these fans, but yeah, they're there. I'm not gonna mess with them. I do need to add another solid-state drive, so I will take care of that shortly. So yeah, when it comes to drives, I don't really, as you can see, I buy like the cheapest drives I can find. I just RAID 0 them. So these are my Steam library, my OS, and this one has a bunch of VMs on it, which I definitely need to replace that. But unfortunately, my Steam library is filling up, so I'm going to add another 256 gig SSD. Or maybe I'll add a 512. I don't know. I got a lot of solid-state drives laying around. I just need to find what to do with them all. Let's see where everything's located on this board. Okay. One header. Okay, so it looks like everything's at the bottom. That makes things a little bit better. So I didn't even need to pull these ones out. Just feed them all through. Okay, audio. Okay, guessing this is audio. I should check. Of course, what do we do? AAFP. No, they would not affect gaming performance. I mean, they're slower than, you know, the Samsung like 950 Pros, but they're slower than NVMe, but they're still plenty fast for gaming. Especially when I RAID 0 them, so yeah, performance is definitely not an issue. What's the layouts? AAFP, cool. I've never heard of AAFP, but audio is something. USB 3. Hi, Miss X Hotshot Dude. Very, very interesting name. Okay. What USB is this for? These are the ones that suck. Okay, of course, what would you... Oh my god, could that writing be any smaller? And power LED, yeah, sure. Why would you do that? Okay, LED. Plus minus. Holy smokes. Now I remember my least favorite part. Yeah, when I was holding it, I was like, that seems a little smaller than my other ATX board. And as you can see, like right here, oh, probably can't see very well, but there's 3 standoffs right here that my other ATX board screwed into, and these ones don't even cover up, so it's definitely a smaller ATX board. I was actually looking at the micro ATX boards because I didn't really need all this extra, all the extra features and stuff. I'm not going to use the extra PCI slot or anything, but it just ended up being the same price as the ATX board, so I went with it. Mostly so that I can upgrade the RAM later if I want to. Oh, sorry, I missed a couple things. Yeah, I wish there was an ITX board. I would have definitely done an ITX Ryzen build. OS I use is Windows 10. This is basically a gaming PC. So yeah, Windows 10 for gaming. Just compatible with everything and just works. For Linux, I prefer Fedora though, but can't really game on Linux just yet. Okay. Oh, is this gonna reach anywhere? Wow. Where's the CPU fan header? Yes, SUSE is very interesting. I remember had a netbook that came pre-installed with SUSE 11, I think. SLSE 11 or something. SUSE Linux. I can't remember. But yeah, that was fun times. What the heck does this go to? Oh, yeah, I don't even need to plug. That doesn't need to go through. Yeah, I have a server that I have co-located in a data center a couple miles from here, and yeah, I run ESXi also. Although I've been playing with Hyper-V. I used to hate Hyper-V, and then I started playing around with 2006 server 2016 because Microsoft was advertising free Hyper-V, and they have like a core edition. And I have to say, definitely looking at switching out from ESXi. ESXi, the big thing is since I have the free version, I keep hitting the maximum of 8 CPU limitation. So looking at other options, I was looking at like Proxmox, but Hyper-V looks really good. The only thing that's stopping me is I cannot get the I can't manage it remotely. I can't get the stupid drop-in to work with firewall rules and everything. And apparently that's everyone's issue too. Is there another fan header? Slightly closer. Calling all fan headers. Wow, that is the last fan header. That's interesting. Ooh, there's headers for RGB, but I don't need RGB. I don't care what my computer looks like. Yeah, the PGA versus LGA argument. Yeah, I don't care either way. Once I put the CPU in there, I don't touch it. I don't. Megatron was out to get me, but now he rolling with me. All my servers run Intel. I went with the Ryzen build for this because those 8 cores are going to be really nice for VMs, and I like to run lots of VMs for some reason. Which is funny because I only have 16 gig of RAM. But yeah, I like to give it all the cores because the more cores the better for VMs. For gaming wise, I think the 8 cores is probably overkill, especially since when I stream, I have a second PC I use for streaming, so I'm not even going to be streaming on this. I'm just going to be playing games on it. So let's see, where was I? Little plugs. Oh. Of course, I need to see what the hard drive is doing apparently. Nice. Yeah, I got older Intel Xeon. I think it's the L5650 or 5650. I think. Got 2 of them. I ended up running out of RAM, so I had to upgrade to 48 gigs. And now I still keep running out of RAM, so I'm thinking of building a second one just to move some of my VMs over. Or I should start doing development on something else. I shouldn't be running my development stuff on my personal server. That's not gonna fit, is it? Yeah, unfortunately I'm bad with sockets, so I'm not sure what socket it is. Shouldn't have to use tweezers to install a motherboard. Should have done this one first. Okay. That was fun. Okay. Power LEDs. Oh, nice 7700K. Yeah, I was really on the fence between Intel and AMD. Was hoping to see something better from KB Lake, but wasn't there for me, so had to go with the core count. And apparently AMD is reported to be releasing something with 10 cores, so they're something even better than the 1800X, which I find very strange for AMD because I don't know. Why would they make this their flagship, the 70 or 1800X their flagship, if they're just going to release something better in a couple of months? But that's AMD for you. We don't question it. Yeah, if I can get use out of them, I'm hoping that my VMs will take advantage of them, and then I'll actually be utilizing them, because I know gaming's definitely not going to use all 8 cores. I think I'm going to need more SATA cables. Okay, I just realized I only got 4 SATA ports. So, looks like I'm not adding another solid state drive. Oh well. It's gonna reach. That's probably not gonna reach. Maybe it'll reach. Fingers crossed. No, I was tempted to get an NVMe, but I don't think I would be able to utilize it that well, because, like I said, it's just for gaming, and NVMe for gaming is definitely overkill. It doesn't reach. That stinks. Okay. So yeah, basically, I've got a 256 gig SSD. This is my OS. Got these in RAID 0 for my Steam library, and I have a regular hard drive for basically ISOs and my VMs. Although I might switch these out with two 256 gig drives later. And I think I got some SATA or some Samsung Evos laying around. Might grab some of those. But yeah, so we need more SATA cables. I did some the crystal was it crystal disk mark tests, and wasn't anything you know, nothing fancy. I think they were about on par with my Samsung A50 Pro. Can't remember now. Yeah, crystal disk info. Yeah, read speeds, write speeds weren't that great, but for Steam and for gaming, they didn't really matter as long as it wasn't a spinning hard drive. So I'm gonna need to I was looking at the 1 terabyte drives. Yeah, they're pricey, but man, they're nice. Yeah, my laptop that I use has one of the M.2 NVMe drives in there, and oh my god, the speeds are incredible. I want to buy another one, but they're so pricey, and it's for a laptop that I don't use for anything except for work. Yeah, they're gonna come down. Okay, so I'm gonna need more SATA cables. Let's see, where do I keep my SATA cables? Okay, so some of these SATA cables should work. Let's see. We'll go 190 degree. Okay, so that should fit. Yeah, so my theory on well, not my theory, but my outlook on SSDs is I buy the cheapest SSDs possible, RAID 0 them together so I get the most amount of storage, and hope for the best. Yeah, I used to run RAID 1, but for a gaming PC it doesn't really matter as long as I keep good backups, which even that I don't need to do. Yeah, basically as soon as I get done installing this, I'm going to go straight to reformatting my drive with the clean install of Windows just for fun. Just to make sure everything works correctly. Because Windows is quirky like that. So. Okay. So it looks like I'm with these. Just the length. I don't remember why I bought these short ones, but I really liked using them because I freaking hate cables. Yeah, which one's this? Oh no, I don't have any fan headers left. Which one's this for? Okay. No fan headers. What's it do? What's it do? Consult the manual. Just need more fan headers. Okay, 3 fan headers, so interesting. Okay. What does this go to? Oh, of course it would go to the cooler. Okay, so who am I sacrificing? Okay, yeah, I should have planned that one out better. Okay, well, I said in the beginning I didn't need all these fans, so one has been terminated. And I'll do the RAM now. Get that out of the way. So I ended up going with this just because all the people that are doing benchmarks are pretty much using this, so can't be bad. It's the 3200, so hopefully the BIOS will support it now. So I almost went with more Corsair, but all the reviews are saying use this. So this is what I got. I think it was only like a $30 price difference, so not too big of a deal. We're out there. That's interesting. I've never seen RAM install like that before. Okay, we're getting there. All I was doing was replacing the motherboard. Okay. Let's see. 4. UR4. Too much cables. Snap in place. Okay, or not. Oh, come on, you can reach. Socket. Snap in, are you? Well, that stinks. May use a longer cable just for this one. Or, you know, I'm just going to move it over. There we go. Ooh, actually, this won't reach, will it? Ooh, that just might reach. Let's give that a try. Okay, please fit. No, it's just an inch too short. Oh well. Oh, that's what broke off. Okay. Well, that sucks. Where's my solid state drive? So yeah, that's that definitely sucks. So it looks like I am going to be buying an NVMe drive for this just because I need to buy another drive anyways now. So as you can see, no L. So yeah, the little L bracket broke off. So that sucks. But I'm going to use it for now just to make sure it boots. Okay, since I'm going to install a different OS, so I'll swap out the drives. NVMe does sound better though. Damn it. Oh. So. Okay, almost there. fan anymore. Okay, so this build is definitely going to be more quiet than my FX 6300 because it's going to have one less fan. Oh, I love this fractal design case. I think this is the last case I'm ever going to own. Okay, power cables. Oh, I should install the GPU. Go on. Yeah. Yeah, maybe a little close, but oh well. Going with shorter cables. Okay, how many SATAs do we need? I hate that cable management bothers me so much. I wish I was okay with just a messy case and then life would be simpler. No, be more simpler, right? More simple, I should say. Okay. So, GPUs here. Let's go that way. Okay. Kind of overkill on cables, but oh, these aren't going to fit. Or these aren't going to reach us, say. Okay, yep, that'll work. Phew, that was going to need another cable. Cables, the bane of my existence. It's about like servers, they're already pretty much laid out. Cables have one way to go. One fits. Yeah, that does not look secure at all, but worth it. No, don't need the Velcro, but I'd like to Velcro. And Fractal Designs did go through the trouble of including the Velcro, place to attach the Velcro. So we'll use it. Come on. Underneath the cables. Yeah, M.2s are significantly better than SSDs. Even if you're just using the SATA 2 bus, or SATA 3 bus, or technically it's PCI, but yeah. Yeah, M.2s are hands down better than SSDs in every way imaginable. For me, I think space is the real benefit, because I would love to get rid of some of these cables and replace this one with an M.2. That gets we get rid of one cable, so that kind of stinks. Then I can actually, yeah, I'll make those into a change those into a single drive, and I can get rid of 3 cables technically. Yeah. So yeah, M.2 is looking pretty good right now. Yeah, I was watching a review. I know it wasn't a review. I think somebody was doing a build with a Fantex case. I can't remember which case it was, but I was at my brother's house recently. I saw that his wife got one of the Fantex cases. I can't remember which one, but those things definitely look sharp. And yeah, they're really good for if you need to run your own like water coolers and stuff, do your own loops and stuff. They're definitely have the space for them. At least the ones that I was looking at. Oh, up here's gonna be tight. I don't know why I'm going through all this trouble just cable manage it. I don't think anybody's ever seen this side of the case before. And I have no windows on the case, so no one's going to see the inside except for me when I open it to complain about cable management. So yeah, I didn't need to redo that. It was fine. Nothing would have broke. But, oh. Okay, as good as it's going to get, I guess. So, all cables are good. This side back on. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of cables. Come on. Flat. Don't want to smush cables the data goes across. Oh, the more I think about it, the more I'm probably going to be ordering an M.2 drive after this stream. Is that it? Wow. What am I forgetting? Might be something. Never goes that easy. Okay. Well, I think that's everything. Oh, why do I have so much difficulty with the AM3 build? I don't know. But, I guess it's time to close it up. Actually, you know what? I'll power it on just to make sure all the fans spin. Fine, power it. You mean right here? Yeah, definitely could use better cable management, and I have extra Velcro. But doesn't really make a difference. It's mainly aesthetic, but let's make sure everything powers on. Okay, that's kind of neat. I didn't realize it had red lighting. All fans spinning. I don't know why. Why is that so quiet? Ah, there we go. CPU is not spinning. Oh yeah, CPU fans are spinning now. Well, the power's up. Let's see. Let's grab a cable. Let's grab a VG there. Let's see what's actually my cable. Yeah, it could obstruct airflow, but definitely not going to obstruct it here. Okay, let's see if it boots up. Okay, no signal. That's not good. Yeah, I was gonna hold off for the Vega ones, but I couldn't wait that long. Plus, I got this I got the RX 480 last month. I got it for $179, so not bad for an 8 gig model. And I wanted the blower style. I didn't want the aftermarket fans, just because eventually this is going to go into a MITX case. Because yeah, I plan on upgrading the video card in the future. I know. What is it, like next month, or it's supposed to be Q2, I think. And we're in Q2, aren't we? Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Why is there no signal? So we need to adjust. Yeah, so the benefit of the blower style is if you're going to put it in a small case like I eventually plan on doing, I would like to get a little desktop and get away from the tower case. It's also good if I add another RX 480 for Crossfire, which I'm on the fence about. I almost picked one up because they're giving away with the HTC Vive. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the towers. This one goes under my desk, so it's not a big deal, but I'd like to get a desktop to go on this table next to my desk. So now, why is there no video? That's interesting. Yeah, most games don't use Crossfire SLI, but from what I've been reading, VR games are going to start implementing Crossfire and SLI support. And with the AMD Liquid VR, it's going to be set up so that each graphics card will control each eye. So basically double the frame rates, but That's a long ways away. Okay. Why no signal? Yeah, there's a couple games that I wasn't really into. Yeah, that's what everyone's saying. And by the time I'm ready to switch to VR, then yeah, I'll probably be upgrading the CPU or the GPU by then. Uh, so yeah, the games that I was enjoying, was it Mass Exodus? That was a really fun multiplayer game. And my brother was running it on his laptop, so it wasn't really demanding, uh, you know, performance wise. Why is this not booting? Not liking it. No beeps. That's good. Yeah, I was looking at NVIDIA, but when I was doing this build, I was looking at price performance, which is why I went with Ryzen and not Intel. Yeah, I was looking for an upgrade from my previous build, which is definitely a significant upgrade to what I had, and yeah, I think it's less than $500 for everything. Yeah, the GPU is definitely the most expensive part of it. Okay, why will you not boot? Let's see. Any other? Yeah, it does. Especially in gaming, it's very fluctuating, I guess, depending on the game. But definitely will outperform my FX 6300. And those 8 cores, 16 threads, I can't beat it. Okay, so it's booting there. I don't know why it's not booting on my capture card. Or why no display on the capture card. Let's see if I can switch over to the capture card now. Yeah, I heard really bad things about him. Okay. So at least I'm getting video now, so that's good. Alright. I should probably hook up a mouse and keyboard. That's what I'm gonna do. Just to the front here. Oh, that's always a good screen to see. Yeah, cases are pretty expensive if you want a good one. Yeah, my coworker, I think he spent $1,700 or $1,800 on his case, but his case is nice because it's 2 PCs in one case. So on one side of the case is his home PC, and then the other side is his work PC. So if you need something like that, yeah, you're definitely gonna spend a lot. But there are some really nice cases out there. But yeah, they definitely get expensive if you want like specifics. Okay, well, looks like I'm doing a clean install of Windows anyways. But at least it's booting up. What's the name of the case? Because I'm pretty sure my Nightbot's not going to like the link. Okay, well. Well, I was planning on doing a clean install anyways, so now that's what the stream is. Now I'm doing a clean install. Wow, these gloves are awesome, but man, my hands won't stop sweating. The Vantex Elite. I'm going to look that up right now. The Design Air. Is that a gigabyte? Is that what GA is, gigabyte? Yeah, I'm unfortunately so out of the loop when it comes to PC building. Yeah, when it comes to like sockets and motherboards and stuff. Yeah, I mainly stick with AMD just because of the price per core. Reset. Go Windows, go. I like the red, that's kind of neat. I don't like the breathing. That's weird. Oh, okay. That's going to support all the new Kaby Lake stuff, all the extra PCI lanes and stuff. So that's just weird. The red line that way, it doesn't go all throughout the board. So that's just like strange for me. I don't know. Oh well. Yeah, my brother's wife bought a Fantex case that was huge. It's the biggest case I've ever seen. They don't even use it now. I think they're using it to like prop up a table or something like that. Like it's massive. Which I guess if you need the storage, you know, if you got like a ton of hard drives or something, then yeah. But I can't see the benefit of a giant case. This case right here is too big. I wish I would have saw the Node 202 when I was shopping around. I think it's the Node 202. Cause yeah, I like smaller cases. I'm looking for a motherboard right now, a micro ATX. I could put in this case. This is just a small little home theater PC. I want to put my FX 6300 in there. But I think I'm going to need a new power supply also, along with the along with the new motherboard. So, I don't know if it's worth it. Oh yeah, if you're doing custom loops, yeah, the more space the better. Do you do hard or soft tubing? So yeah, the all-in-one is the only water cooling I've ever done, and that's probably the only water cooling I'm ever going to do because I just don't have the patience. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what Jay's 2 cents uses, I think. PETG. Or no, I don't know if he uses that, but I saw him do a video on it. Yeah, my coworker, he does all, you know, custom loops and everything like that, and it looks really nice. It's really good for, you know, water cooling his Titan XPs, but yeah, just definitely not my style. Man, it's gonna be weird only having 3 fans. I guess technically 4. Is that fan actually running? Make sure. Yeah, you definitely need the room if you're going to be running dual radiators. So I think you're going to be doing some overclocking? Oh, yeah, that's what I was looking into. Yeah, because I do the the two PC streaming. So I was looking into having one case. That's cool. Yeah, it'd be really nice to have, yeah, all my PCs and all my basically everything into one case. That'd be really nice. Because right now I have a AC unit just for my office in here, just for cooling down this PC and my the laptop I use for streaming. Because when I'm not streaming or playing video games, I'm basically on a Ultrabook, which uses generates no heat at all. But yeah, the Alienware laptop and this PC, they definitely generate a lot of heat. But what I want to do is I want to cut a hole in my office wall and exhaust the heat outside, so the heat doesn't stay in here. In which case I wouldn't need the AC anymore. It'd be really nice if everything was in one case, because trying to exhaust a laptop outside is going to be difficult. At least with this, I can put like ductwork on the back, exhaust it outside. So I think this is good to go. I think I bent this side panel. Oh, the benefit of solid state drives. Being able to move your PC around while it's powered on. Yeah, I should do that with mine. All these drives just add cables. I should have hooked up my kilowatt meter, see what the power draw is for this. So my ultimate plan is to have all my network storage, except for one M.2 drive. But running a 10 gig cable from my office to my networking closet's probably going to be a pain. Not to mention my NAS doesn't have 10 gig connection right now, so I'll probably just build a storage server just for that. But yeah, it'd be really nice to have all my storage out of my room. Just everything on the NAS. Yeah, I'm estimating the power draw is probably going to be around 130 watts. So my laptop does 100 watts, about 98 to 100 watts. My FX 6300 was pushing 171 watts at full load. So I'm hoping this one will do between the laptop and the FX 6300. Yeah, 500 watts. That's pretty high. Let me see what that would cost me. Okay. So the Google Drive. Okay, so 500 watts. So let's see. So how many hours a week do I stream? Yeah, but with that many fans, luckily they're not all going to be at 100% or anything like that, so power usage shouldn't be too high based on the fans. Now, if they're all at 100%, then something's going wrong. Let's see. Let's see, stream 6, 12, 18. So 72. Oh wow, that's actually not too bad at all. 500 watts. So yeah, it cost me $5 a month. Yeah, so it'd be $56 a year to power that PC just for streaming. Now 24/7, that would be painful. Yeah, it'd be $47 a month just for just to run that PC 24/7. Not including the cost of the AC and everything. Oh, that's pretty cool. I've never thought about painting the inside of a case before. I've seen people paint the outside and never seen anybody paint the inside. So that would be interesting. So yeah, you could change up your color scheme whenever you want. Are you gonna paint all the parts inside too, or are you gonna buy like parts that are neutral colors or whatever? Yeah, the streaming one probably won't even have like any high end GPU. I would hope. Because yeah, you don't need a GPU for streaming, so it's definitely just a decent processor. Yeah, so with the RGB lighting, that makes a lot more sense than having a black and gray or black and red case. Oh, it's doing like an Arctic build or something like that. I saw somebody who did a white build on LinusTechTips.com on the LTT forums. They took the Define S, they painted it white. They painted everything white. They had white fans, white motherboard, everything. It looked really nice. No RGB lighting, just straight white. But actually, it looked pretty good. A 1070 for a streaming rig? That's definitely overkill. Yeah, you can get away with onboard graphics if your motherboard or well, if you're definitely doing or if you're doing like a Kaby Lake or Skylake, then it'll have onboard graphics. But yeah, 1070 is a little overkill. Is it going to be like tempered glass or like a plexiglass, or what kind of window are you going to have on it, or windows? Oh, okay. So yeah, that'd actually be pretty cool. Just have basically two people, one PC. Oh wow, it already detected the wireless card. Very cool. All right, well, have a good one. Thanks for the chat. Definitely learned some interesting stuff. Definitely gonna look into that Fantex case. That does sound cool. No Cortana. Oh wow, I just realized that it's not showing up on the capture card. Okay, so so right now you're just looking at a case and a signal out of range screen. A little disappointed with this capture card. Wish it would show all different resolutions. Oh well. So I think this is going to be my new streaming PC. Super dusty. Hope I still have the heatsink. That would suck. Because, yeah. Yeah, Ryzen heatsink's definitely not going to fit on it. Oh, at the 2 hour mark. And Windows is installed, so that's good. Okay. Yep, sees all 16 gig, 1700, 3 gigahertz. So what else is there? Cores, 16 threads. And I'm just going to do a power draw test. Drop the kilowatt meter. Not good. Oh, no fits. Okay, you will not fit. Oh. I'll worry about that one later. .6 watts on powered off, so that's interesting. Oh, I forgot to put that back in. That's taking a while to turn on. That's interesting. Maybe because it's just a fresh install. It's still installing. Yeah, it definitely should not take this long to get to Windows. And the BIOS is set to wait 20 seconds or something. Wait, hold on, 64. You're just there. Wonder if I need to install the drivers for it to be accurate. Yes! No. Okay. Not what I was hoping for, but... So, power usage... around 137. I was hoping for 131, 132, but 137 watts at full load. Not horrible. Also not ideal, but still better than the FX 6300, which is really impressive considering the performance upgrade compared to the FX series. Oh, at 65 watt TDP versus the 95 watt. Okay, I'm happy. Yeah, definitely happy with that. Okay, can't really think of anything else. I wonder if it sees all the hard drives. Who missing hard drives? Import. Maybe I have them plugged in backwards. Oh, goodbye, Steam. I'm gonna try swapping the cables around. It would be nice not having to download everything again, but worst case scenario, I reinstall Steam. It fits. I should vacuum up the case too. Oh. Okay, looks like it's booting much faster after the second reboot. How's it losing? Oh wow, okay. Oh. Okay, I thought I was missing some. Alright, so it looks like my Steam library is dead. Okay, so why is it not seeing the other one? Goodness. Hope one of these cables isn't bad. Okay, so yeah, looks like I lost the date on that raid. Like I said, not a huge deal, but maybe I'll take this opportunity to swap out the drives. So yeah, if I swap out these two drives with another 256, swap out that drive with an NVMe, I think that'll make everything happy. I don't know. Let's see. I'll leave it the way it is. once I have the NVMe in hand, then I'll decide what I want to do with the solid state drives. Go Windows, go, do your thing. Okay. I think we're good to go. Just need to install drivers. Make some tweaks in the BIOS to make sure everything was as optimized as possible, because I still think it's got a delay on boot for some reason. But I think we're good. Our Ryzen build is done. Hopefully the audio and video quality wasn't too horrible. I'm probably going to go back and watch the VOD and complain about how I didn't test it before I did this, but nothing I can do about it now. It is done. So, actually, that's a thumbs up for you guys. Yeah, I definitely should have oriented the camera a little bit better. Okay, so I'm going to get some drivers installed. Can get Windows set up the way that I wanted, and then I'll do some benchmarks, see how it compares against the FX 6300. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Appreciate it. Hopefully I will be doing another build once I decide what I'm doing with all the solid state drives in here. Decide what I'm doing with my old motherboard and CPU and RAM. Because I'm probably going to be replacing this my streaming laptop that I'm using right now. I want to replace it with the 6300 just because it has more cores, and hopefully it'll be better than a laptop. So we shall see. Alright, catch y'all later. Have a good one.